Hey guys, welcome back to Die Hard Racing. I wanted to start a series about the build for my Mustang. I've had this car for about a year and a half now, and it is time to go fully built race car. I've had my fun with it, and so I wanted to share the journey with you guys of making it a full built road racing car. And we're starting off with a couple of upgrades. So we're getting some steel braided brake lines put on from Technofit. So thank you to you guys for helping me out make sure that these fit on my Mustang GT. And then we had some problems when the coolant line came off and I didn't have a tow hook. So we're officially putting a beefy Ford Performance tow hook on it. And what I'm most excited for is I get a lot of understeer now with the big wang in the back. So we have a huge carbon fiber splitter. And when I say huge, it's probably not that huge, but this bad boy is from APR, and I was lucky enough to pick this up for pretty cheap off Marketplace from someone that ended up selling there. So that's probably going to be the most challenging thing that we're going to be putting on for this episode, but yeah, I'm excited and excited to share the journey with you guys. All right, guys. So to get the splitter put on, to get the tow hook on, and the brake ducts I'd like to add, we got to remove the front bumper, which is going to start out by removing this plastic bit, and then under here there's a few bolts to remove the front bumper, and I think there's a couple underneath the wheel arches. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started taking that off and get this front bumper off. Okay, I think we're gonna get the bottom splitter off first from the car. So there's a couple of bolts back here. There's a plastic piece right here. And I think there's a couple bolts on each side right here. There are some bolts up in the front here, but I think that's just to hold on the Performance Pack splitter. So I don't know if I want to touch those quite yet, but we'll see. So I'm gonna start getting this guy off. And then we also need to disconnect some of the wiring for the brake lights or the emergency lights, and I think that's the fog lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect those. Got that guy off. I think this guy needs to come out. Got that guy. And I think there's one more. Yep, got that guy. Sweet, all those guys are disconnected. All right, one more thing that I just found is this like Christmas tree clip was kind of up here, right in this hole right here. So it's a little hard to film just because it's tight up there, but don't forget to pull that guy out for you guys. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go do the same thing on the other side. Alright guys, this was a pain to find. but the last clip that we're missing, and I probably didn't even need those other bigger bolts that were right there. But if I come up here and you peel this guy back, there's a bolt right there. It's like a little 7mm bolt. I don't know why my zoom is not really working right now, but that's the guy we need, and then this panel pops right off. So let me go ahead and take that off. All right, so now that we got the last bolt out of the side, this should just pop off here. Yep. And now we're good to take the bumper the rest of the way off. There she is. So we're gonna take this front guard off, and it's kind of gonna go underneath like that. So just to make it easier to drill the holes, we're gonna take this guy off, and it should just be the 4 bolts over here, 2 over here, 2 in there, and then 2 in there and 2 there. So let's get this guy off. All right, and then we just have these little clips that hold the wire harness together, so let's go ahead and get those off. All right, crash bar off. Definitely recommend removing these before you undo the bolts, just because they're easier to get to and they're not holding the weight on them. And then we had one little connection here on the bottom, so we just had to unconnect that, and it came right off. So getting ready to start drilling the holes for the on the crash plate. So I went ahead and marked the center of the crash plate, and then I marked the center on the tow hook. So I went ahead and lined it up. See if I can get it right here. So I went ahead and lined it up. Lined it up like that, and then I just drew holes so I know where I'm going to drill there. And then I'm going to have to make another mark back there for that hole, but now we're going to get started drilling. All right, I'm going to drill some starter holes. I don't have the correct drill bit size needed for these big old nuts and bolts. So for now, that's what we're going to do. So when I do get the right bit, it'll be much easier to drill. So here we go. All right, I finally got the holes drilled. It took probably an hour more than it needed to if I didn't have a hand drill. But yeah, finally got the holes drilled all the way through. So gonna get this bolted up, and then we'll get it mounted on the car. So we're gonna put the front fender on, and we're gonna have to cut a piece of the grill for it to fit. So I'm also gonna be cutting out the pony since we're already cutting there anyways. But yeah, we're gonna have to cut out I believe a slit in the grill. So the other thing that we got for the Mustang is some upgraded deflectors for the front brakes. I originally was gonna take out the fog lights and create some brake ducts going straight to the rotor, but I read the Vorslang test, and they compared the actual duct system compared to their deflector kit, and this performed about the same, if not a little bit better. So we'll give it a shot, and if not, it's way cheaper than doing a whole ducting system. So let's go ahead and put these on. Now the only thing that I'm worried about is just the wheel clearance. They did say that these will clear past an 18-inch wheel, but better safe than sorry. We'll try it on before we button everything up. Alright, looks like it's cleared. Let's see if I can show you guys under here. Makes it a lot easier with the front bumper off. Let's see. There she is. No problem whatsoever. Alright. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for our first episode. We got the tow hook on and the brake deflector kit. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the progression's going. I know we still have the splitter that we're working on, but I'll be getting a Dremel and or a grinder to get that work done. So that'll be in the next episode. But very happy with how everything's turning out, and yeah, I'll be ready come track time. Promise that that's not a promise, yeah, that is a threat. You know that I promise to bring the team commas. When the whole team win, that's when you flex. Win, and I'ma do it again.